And welcome everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you the game of the week. It's the New York Yankees taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Today, our focus is on a team that's been absolutely tearing it up at the plate, Siggy.
Yeah, you got that right. This lineup is a nightmare for opposing pitchers, and everyone is contributing. You're going to see if that carries over to this one.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Quinn Matthews. It's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout for any type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, I mean, less than 2 hours, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have to swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Pendleton moving under it. 1 down. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about pitchers coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits this point.
It's well swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one's gone.
Hello, butter. Hello, Fada.
His second of the year. It's 1-0.
Or hey, Posada.
Time in that is bad. Swing with the first pitch, and he
Got your brother. I don't care if you want to say something trouble. Listen it to Big Papa.
What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
1 out, base is empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Manny Ramirez.
You know we don't.
Foul ball. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. Swing in a bit. Nice change.
Hello, you brother.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work in the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 down, bases empty. Here's some real power at the plate. Aaron Judge.
Let's go, Twin.
Judge rips that one.
Oh, baby.
And that gets down into the gap. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Any pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Adolis Garcia stepping in now for the Yankees.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Garcia matched a homer in his last game.
There's that changeup. The hitter a little in off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to take it a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Oh, in the dirt, blocked.
Stop.
Swing and a miss. Good job of damage control right there. Another long ball for the Yankees. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show.
Chucky.
And we're back. And today on the hill, Garrett Cole. And Siggy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys really tight, they start to hate the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Ozzie Smith leading things off and takes a strike. Cole, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Shot.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch and an 0-2 count. Too good pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man first base.
And up next for St. Louis, there goes Ozzie. That's the third, De La Cruz. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
No killer right now.
First and second, no outs. Terry Pendleton next up for the Cardinals. And that's the inside edge. Ball one.
Get that line down, man. I'm going to call him. I'm going to call him, man. Hold on.
And he takes a strike.
Get forward. Sure.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it's a wins in. He will score, and it's a victory. Oh, there you go. He hardly on the scene. Another clutch run scoring. Yeah, he's been so good at these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his ranking speaks for itself. And that one fouled off.
If we don't win, we'll take it. He's right there. It's one of them. It's one of them days.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back. And it's swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and there's one down.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but they did it in baseball in two-strike situations. It's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On the His second over the series is 4-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
That looks an anytime and 95 for aggressive and it paid off.
Alec Burleson inbox with one away as he takes 4-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. And that one is right here.
Always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire at the ballpark.
We got 1 out.
So a man forward, and now the center fielder, Lars Meatball.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, man. It looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little.
Oh, this one high and deep. Yes, top to the town. And beyond.
Boy, they probably could throw a high fastball.
And you can't let that fly out here, boy. You're killing, boy. I ain't never.
Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
In the air, out towards left center.
Probably.
He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Fire it up.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ozzie Smith.
Careful.
And first offering is fouled off. So far, 7 runs across in the frame here in the third and final game of the series. In the air, right field. Judge makes the play, and that is the third out of the inning. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. And the 1 from Sportsman's Park.
Wait, you idiots.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Frank Thomas. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swinging a ground ball, and it goes just foul. They're so reliant on the matchup nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Foul. That's a foul.
Every pitcher wants to run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping them on.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way gone. His 12th of the season, and they cut into the lead. It's 7-2. So his streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Well, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. He can't miss.
Throws the second. The tag, and they cut it down. 1-2. And up next for the end, Ellie to the Grooves.
Got out. Get out.
Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
No, man, he gonna get his steals up.
Batting up. The second base. Here's Quintel Marte. Hit hard, base hit. And out to Ward. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Got a Glock chamber ready, cock. You wanna kill him, man?
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. You often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, screwed up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Brock brings it in, 2 away.
Then let's score.
He'll score the sac fly. It's 7-3.
Well, that's a quality of hit right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that is that. They put 2 on the board on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Down to the bottom of the second, it's the Cardinals 7 and the Yankees 3. We head to the bottom of the second, down for St. Louis, Lou Brock. Brock working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
1 away. The third baseman, number 13.
You have to remember this offense can score a lot, so if he can hit a reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Out to short, Jeter. Handles, throws the first, 2 up, 2 down. The first baseman, number 25. Mark McGuire getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
He's a bright and early thing, man.
And that's in the dirt.
No, he's only that way for back play.
Slash fell down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Did you say something? Did you fall from a scaffold?
Hard hit, right side.
Like it.
Throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there. And we're back. On to the third inning. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Matthews back to work.
Not in there.
That one down the line, and that's just foul.
He's always back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Johnny Depp.
Looks like you got a little excited on that fastball. You got to think to yourself, well, let's stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it on the ball front.
That one rips.
I am just so cute.
Clearly, he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but
Clocking.
Oh, now this one's blast off deep.
Nine clocking here.
Back there.
What did you say? Unstoppable.
And they cut into the deficit. It's 7-4. He absolutely crushed that one.
no doubt about that one, Bill. We knew it wasn't coming back. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
Put my socks on that. On it. Yeah.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Don't his first time up.
So, the dangerous move. TGB.
There's a swing and drive.
What you see,
And it runs out the wall. Around first, digging for two.
Doubles.
The throw to second is offline.
Wasted no time there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and he can move one into the gap like that. You're taking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and you'll feel real good about that one.
I look like the lane in the game. Same as the same as the train.
Adolis Garcia stepping in now for the Yankees.
Now he's stupid.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Hey, don't eat. What's this?
It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-6. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, bro. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Big.
When a guy's got a real fastball, you can't overswing. All you got to do is get the bat hit to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you get the jogging on the bases like he did right there.
Frankie Thomas, Tom. Get your surgery, Tommy Jones.
That one is absolutely belted. This one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for two. And safely, it's a double, and his second hit. Four hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
You forgot about Jackhammer.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
So they got that boots, got him boots.
High in the air, outside. Yeah, there's one away.
I ain't trust that. I ain't even know.
Now that the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that is out of play.
Protector. Oh, man. Protector.
Hammer, base hit. Thomas on his way to the plate.
Come on, get it.
He's saved. And we're tied at 7 apiece. Here comes the manager.
Get him out of there.
And next for New York, Patel for 10. 1 for 1 a single so far. Ellie on the move.
I ain't got that.
And it's second. Runner goes again. Misses. Safe. That's two stolen bases now for Ellie De La Chaux. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. The 1-1 is fouled off. 4 runs already in the frame here in the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Her mind is red, but the red. Probably because I'm dead, I'm singing, and it's fucking.
And now it's even up.
Like as hell, it's hell.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And you got that too. They swell, hey, do something.
And that's downstairs and outside.
It's not the one I know, the one I know. Hey,
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
go around. Take a Mickey Joe, so.
Up the middle of base. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single. It's now 8-7.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
So the batting order turns over. Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. This one in the third. 0-1 for count. Michaelis, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Oh, great stop. This one out to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
At the plate, Jorge Posada. He's already homered here in this one. And a big swing and a miss. 0-1 Jeter, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike.
Sorry?
Throw to second. But 2 round troopers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 8-7. As we go to the last of the third. And here is Wilson Contreras.
Get out of there. Go to
Swings through that one for strike 1.
You know, these Cardinals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the Major League average.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 here. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Yep, grab an eye.
1-2 Contreras.
Coming through, bitch. To show you that.
Foul ball still 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
2-2. And it skips into there. Swung a high fly ball, hit the air, left center field. If there's got a chance.
You're out there, Cole. You're supposed to need to fuck off, you little bitch. These are really good. It's gonna have to come. Bitch. Yeah, fucking our game.
Now a chance for Alex Wilson. First pitch fastball gets in for a strike.
Well, it's exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Baby, I reply. Why? I say those not.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. And that's a great play for the out. Great beat off the second baseman. Get to this ball knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grasp. What a great job of picking up his pitcher. Donovan, batting one down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front. They really needed to hang in there on the front side against this left-handed breaking ball. Ground ball up the middle. A sliding stop it short. Gets up, throws to first base out. He's stolen out. Better fielder. And up next for St. Louis, Myers Newbar. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this. Spoils the two-strike pitch. You don't see another. Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in the last half of the third. He goes down looking.
That it came through. Nobody came to do.
Enough for the Cardinals on the solo home run. All even now at 8 apiece. 3 innings in the book on MLB The Show's Game of the Week.
We got 12 hits. I got 7, man.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
7 on eyes.
That one fouled off. You know, these Yankees put together some really good bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the start out of the game in the third, so they set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast. There's the thing. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate or they're looking to go back for seconds? Yeah, I'd say something like that. Strikes down and away. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. And a swing and a miss. Got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here. Swung on, fell to. Back there. See you later.
Man.
Another homer. His second home run of the game. Just like that, they move in front. It's 9-8. That's their 5th homer of the game. Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if you got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Double.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Strike one.
0-1.
Strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That misses the zone. And a count 1-2.
He gonna explode over there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of a slider, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Adolis Garcia stepping in down for the Yankees. Garcia, a former Gold Glove winner, 32 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Inside, 1-1.
What the hell you been calling? That's a strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets to 3,
and he goes. Strike 3, and now retire the second. The Yanks do get one on a solo homer.
Manny.
Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. Got him swinging. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Barehand scoop, over to first. And it's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Runner on the first one. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Lou Bright. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. On the ground to the left.
Man, you're really smash it, boy.
They did it quickly. So first and second, now they want to just a nice job coming through it. A leverage spot right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. It's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball go deep. Next offering upstairs. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch. Squeezes it, and there's two down. Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. You get everything right there. Nothing to show them for you. In your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. Mark McGuire will hit next.
Here we go. That's far.
Now we'll miss. Move the ball around, add and subtract.
Oh, that's my guy.
Contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Go over to Thomas. Third out. No runs on two hits. No
shit, Petty. Do the thing,
and welcome back to the ballpark. Top five, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Frank Thomas.
I ain't never really know. They be like, for Jimmy?
Fastball is outside. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Fernandez getting ready to go. King also getting ready. Right-hander kick steals. Cut on and lifted in the air. Burleson sizes this one up.
Sometimes it gets low down.
It's away for the one. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out.
You
This is empty.
You bloody white out.
Foul ball.
Shoot away. Chill, your mother. The motherfucker might have been tasted.
Swing and a miss. Strike him out. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple pitch over the years. And it's so tough as a hitter that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's the ball. He's got extra bases written all over.
That might be third.
First and second. Pulls in with a double third hit for him today. I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Smash that one through the infield with a knock. It's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. So runner at second, 2 down. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Yes.
Swing, a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And he hits the fence.
Go, baby!
Run comes in from second, and they lead by 2. It's a double. Third hit of the night. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can hit. Jumps with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, which is clearly ready to jump all over it.
I thought a lot.
Derek Jeter down with a runner in scoring position.
Might have been a turn. Oh, shit.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit in the right field. It's Marte.
Yes, sir.
Those drops easily.
Get your toaster out, go, sir.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. What's great about the approach, his head was down all the way to the edge, and that's how you do it.
But the way they hit.
Here comes your manager out of the gut.
The way they started hitting at the beginning.
Here's Posada now, the man in scoring position. And swinging this as he was late. Yankees up by 3.
Hey, where they are, bitch. It's always about. Boy, I thought that was smoke. Like a fuse.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good today, especially with 2 strikes.
He almost smoked that shit. Nah, I don't think. They didn't got caught last time. Going to second. Third is order.
And that just misses.
That's a good catch there. Really had some run and finish and really up and in just on the edge. And that's when I was a big swing at it. Yeah, broke it back as you jog back to the dugout.
And ball forward to Boyd.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
First and second, 2 outs. And the batter now, Manny Ramirez. And ball 1. Ramirez with another scorching run play lately. Late with the swing there.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boo. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I'm sorry, boy. Probably didn't like that. Hold on there, boy. Hold on.
Yes, in center field. Headed to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4 to third.
Damn it. I'm sorry, Lord.
It's no errors and 1 left on. Back to the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers.
You know, these Cardinals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball on the pitcher's hand really well.
And they took it easily with a leadoff double.
You must have.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Good spin on him, man. He wasn't fooled at all.
So in the box now, no balls in a strike.
I know you got an elevator in your house, so we'll move you up.
Foul ball there.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in.
He struck out towards right center. Going back. Here.
Well, I wasn't sure he hit out as hard as we needed to get it out of here, but it just
Let me try
But he's in there easily.
That's got 3 hits in a row for the offense. That's ball, great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Last half of the inning, number 5. That one is in for a strike.
But if it breaks your ball like that, can fumble a hitter, and by the time you realize it's going to be in the strike zone, it's too late to pull the trigger.
Oh, he missed. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the night.
Nothing too fancy, just a pitch right there. Just a low-90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hit the indication. He found a way to just get it by him.
This life. Very strong.
Foul ball. He was late.
No. Your necklace.
This one in the air.
Mine now.
Thomas.
Your necklace is mine.
That's out number 2.
That's my necklace.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ozzie Smith.
Remember?
Fastball for a strike.
The Cardinals are coming now.
Little dicey. Hieroglyphic style at the moment. You know, it's like saying, remember our trip to London? Yankees and Red Sox in 2019. I think they were with a 50 runs scored in 2 games over, and it could have been worse. We're St. Louis on this blast.
This.
Top of the 6th inning. Here is Aaron Judge.
He looked like one of the he looked like
Fernandez. Back to
It's
Ripped to short, snag out of bounds.
Oh my goodness.
It's there, and that's a great play.
Look at the right there. Ozzie Smith deep down, getting dirty. And this guy clearly one of the best defensive shortstops to ever walk on big league field.
Garcia, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
Let's go see y'all.
Ball
I
one.
like the volleyball. I like to play volleyball. What you volleyball? I'm doing, I'm going to
Swing and makes. For the 1-2.
Only was sitting on the fastball right there. Just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to down for 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. It's the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. For 2 strikes, you're looking to protect. And halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes it's not too. Yeah.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Frank Thomas. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off on the right foot.
Cherry tree. Cherry tree.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep out there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Thumbs up empty.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters, try to get in the swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Fastball is outside.
Cherry tree. I wish that you would know me.
Swing and a miss. And out.
You know, this is where they catch up.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Now up for St. Louis. Lou Brock.
This is where they be on this
At
fluster.
the plate, but it's a foul ball.
What you niggas from? Your neck
At
out.
it. Lines and deals.
Go to the doctor for their checkup.
Down the inside.
That's a strike for a strike. They say, but that ain't really right. I ain't fruit. I ain't right. I
Lifted in the air in center field.
Nice.
Garcia snags it on the run.
Talk about
I trust him in center field because he's now making plays on the run, man. We saw it right there. That's a player you want to play in center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
ball. Because I'm chilling in there. Because that's where it's
On a
at.
foul.
I been on my shit. You niggas been on my ball sack. What?
On the ground, right side.
You said we were on this ball sack.
In play.
That's not
Down the
correct,
first,
is it?
2 down.
Are we on this ball sack?
Martin McGuire. Next up for the Cardinals.
I'm off of it now. No, you're not. You're still ugly.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You're a gay man. Oh, I just like his ball sack.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Cherry tree.
In order, go the Cardinals. Deficit holds at 12-10. Now, back for the 7th. We have a pitcher on the mound, John King.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed.
I didn't bat,
Make
mate.
the catch.
You can make that.
Runner aboard to start the inning.
Hit you in the shoulder blades, you bitch. You're up there. So they get
Up next for New York, Ellie De La Cruz. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double.
Whoa!
Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
These hitters are relentless. Just until the bell sounds, they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you to the corner and knock you out.
Marte now throwing strike 1.
12. Watch out for 12. Watch out for 2.
Drilled in the air.
It's a sacrifice slide. Go back there. Oh my. Can we make
Get
it?
away.
No.
Both runners tagging.
Yes, we made it.
Field throws off.
Plus one out, bitch.
Third.
You love us. You said you hate it, but you love us.
And now
Down,
Peter
really
with
love
2 men in scoring position.
Okay,
Golden opportunity right here.
Golden opportunity.
Just missed.
Don't be surprised, ball on the ground at the corners, if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
On the ground, right side. In time.
Good sinker low in his own right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. On the ground, nice ground out.
Here's the Yankees catcher now. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, but he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, man. He's looking for more right here.
You're doing good. You understand. You on the squad.
Come on, that one not close. And the count even 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
It's not letting me. I will.
On the ground. Gets a look.
You know fast.
2 aboard, 2 outs.
It's so fast, I rides.
Good job to play that one off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit. But when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
I'm breaking you. Oh, boy, I'm hardly
And the ways he played this one, we've been waiting for his career to come around again.
Listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
This one chopped in the ground, but foul.
Prime Minister, come through and I come through, baby, up in sports.
That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Niggas, they hating, but them niggas be faking. Out in the sun, getting the pen waiting.
Got him locked in. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals.
Give me a centerfold.
And he's in for a strike.
Guys, go. This guy is retired 7 in a row. Step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
You ain't got a ton. Do you have a ton?
The Yankees leading by 2 near the bottom of the 7th.
And I said, jump.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Oh, it gets by him.
Release.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found it right. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for a 2 count.
Donovan in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that's in there. It means.
And this guy's got a great field coach for doing that.
Sit that nigga down.
Hey.
Oh, Donovan,
First inning Anthony back to the hitter. Just gotta sit on it for a little while. You hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Stands 1 or 2 away as he takes the ball. Swings and misses. And a count 1-1. So off the first, 2 away. Swing and a bouncer, and that's a foul ball. And there's a fly ball deep right field, and it's he's running second with 2 gone.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, but nothing else going for some. So nicely done. You beat the odds. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and whipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Really important at that coming up now.
Get that.
Ground ball left side. Now the inning is over.
Shit like Rowdy. I will show you. Someone can wearing a kilt.
Running on the other side, Kyle Lee.
And he's just a great job keeping the ball in the water. The number steps up with some of the best in the game.
Ramirez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Try to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
1-1. You were thinking LaMelo and Lonzo.
Swings and misses. And one strike 2. But a foul ball, he stays alive.
I'm doing it, and they carry me.
Two balls,
There's a
two strikes.
Two ball. Two ball.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there.
Oh, that is.
That's man. Boy! And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 13-10. Stingy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Thank you, sir.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing. He's just not missing right now. 3-homer games, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Cherry. If you like me, do it like this. Barely.
Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. Judge out on the play. And next for New York, Adolis Garcia.
There's a little front play hanging at the bottom.
Swing and miss.
Hanging at the bottom.
That slide didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Adolis Garcia.
That's back.
Yeah. That's Yankee
Another
baseball.
homer. He's done it again.
Get the runs back.
It's second homer of the game. And they had a run. It's 14-10.
The one dog.
Two pitches,
The one
two
dog.
swings,
In a
that's
ball.
for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and in a big way. That's an impressive swing of the bat.
Ain't I?
Base is empty, one away. And stepping in for the Yankees, Grant Thomas.
I know that shit. Hey, nah.
That one leaks the center and a base hit.
Ain't on the burger, ain't on the fries, ain't I doing this like I'm at my house?
And now it's the Yankees DH, Jordan Alvarez.
Ain't on them boy, get some. Ain't on the fries, ain't on my shit. No two on the spies.
Sitting in the middle drive.
Yeah.
Two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
I'll be riding that stage to the sun. Your boy quick thumb thrown up. Time to lace my boots.
And we're back. And now Ozzie Smith. The Cards in striking distance, but has some work to do.
He starts the leadoff man. They need a good at bat out of him right here.
Hold up. Gotta get that controller. You can say that shit, up. For sure. Shorty. Can't wait. And please be safe. Little lady. Lady.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Devin Williams.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal. It's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs it.
Also, your Belvo. Wait a minute. Do that, man.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
It was. Your buzz.
That's off the play. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now that, no. Well.
And that one is inside.
Now that I can understand, man. Now this. Can you get that, bitch?
That's a good one right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Hopefully he figures it out on the mound because they're running out of arms in that flip back.
Brock stands in now and watches strike 1.
Shit's bad. The shit's bad.
That one hit to right. Judge is there. Now there's one
I
away.
lost. As far as weight goes. What's the cost? The yellow ball?
So digging in, Terry Pendleton.
Well, that's cool. Shit, I don't know.
Fly ball to right. And it falls. And out to the board.
What the freaky deaky does? Joe Curry.
Martin McGuire next up for the Cardinals.
Sorry, whatever his name is.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
40.
Runners at first and second, one gone. Here in the bottom half of the eighth
That's a
inning.
striker. Coming through that shit.
You're a lifetime of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that presents a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit.
Wow, up high. He didn't go for it because he's that guy. He don't hit pop fly. He hits homer. Got to hit one now. Homer!
Couldn't
Martin
catch up
McGuire,
to
that
the leader.
got you hired.
And up to
Let's get
Yankees
that
Wilson
shit. I got you
Contreras.
fired.
Splits away a little bit. Save there, and we got runners at second and third with 2-11. But the impact as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Shit. He's going.
And that misses. Ball three.
But man, he's going better than him.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. That's Matt Smith.
Hey,
On its way to the corner.
Wait, Judge can get there. He's not fast enough.
And that's a foul ball.
I don't want to put him on face, but hey, don't move with ace. I know. I let
Out towards right center. That's well struck.
Damn it.
He won't get there. It's the extra bases. Runner for 50 passes to play. Showing a lot of balls with 2 strikes in that AB. Good shots into that one. Great swing, nice balance, and nice transform. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up. The tying run at the plate. Fastball for a strike at 95. 1-1. That's ripped into the outfield.
Yes!
Makes the grab. That is the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. Through 8 full, Major League Baseball is on the show. And here comes the closer. And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So it should be active.
This is a stick-up.
Billy Cruz down the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. 0-2 now as he swings through it. Just not able to catch up to that velocity. Pitch misses inside. 1-2 the count. Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch. Swing and a miss. Struck him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swing and strikeout. Moving into the bullpen for the Cardinals, Joe Romero appears to be getting loose.
All my reservations I had about you went away this day. Sorry.
Late on that fastball. It might be time to chill back a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. That's really late right now. That just misses, and that's ball one. Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, look for something down in the zone, but not too far. You want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt. Pitch misses there. 2-2.
You like Jimmy Dean? Yeah, Jimmy Dean got some breakfast shots to go out there for it, huh? Yeah, I reckon you're gonna like them tasty, my man. They're gonna be delicious, huh?
Strike 3. That's
Just a chance to strike out the side now. You're talking about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves.